This is a PokePress special report. Hi, I'm Stephen Reich here at Misty Mountain Games in Madison, Wisconsin at one of the 2010-2011 Pokemon Trading Card Game City Championships. I'm here with Killian Harnish, who is one of the top finishers at today's event in the senior division. And Killian, you have a very interestingly constructed deck. It's based around Mew Prime, but the interesting thing about it is that it's almost 3/4 energy. So first of all, for people who are not familiar with Mew Prime, what does that card exactly do?
Well, its attack takes 1 psychic energy, and you search your deck for a Pokemon, and you put it in your lost card zone. And its Pokebody is, if Mew has all the right energies attached to him, he can use any attacks from any Pokemon in your lost card zone.
All right, so that's interesting. And of course, with a body like that, you can certainly go in many different directions, but the particular one you've chosen is that your deck uses the Rhyperior Level X. What's special about that card that makes it really useful?
Its first attack takes no energy, and since my deck is mostly energies, it's very good because it's 50 times, and you discard the top 5 cards of your deck. For each energy, it does 50 times. Since I play mostly energy, I can at least get 3 energies every time I discard. And that's why it's good, so you don't have to attach energies to Mew, so you don't have to use its attack, so you can just use its attack.
All right, that sounds really interesting. Now, you also have a few other supporting cards. Why don't you go over a couple of them and what they're used for?
Well, I have a Drift Blim, because the only thing that stops Mew Prime's body is Dialga G level X, so I have to have something to get rid of it, because I can't use the attacks from Mew and the Rhyperior, so I have to use the Drift Blim from Undaunted, that its last attack for 3 colorless energies. You pick up the Drift Blim, and the opponent picks up his active Pokemon, and you shuffle them into your deck.
And you also have a couple other Pokemon in the deck that help out. One of them is Smeargle. It has a special power. What is that, and why is it so useful in this deck?
The Smeargle special power is Portrait. You look into your opponent's hand, and you pick one of the supporters that you see there, and you can use its power, kind of. And it's useful because you only play so much. You can only play a couple supporters in the Mew deck because most of it is energies. So you have to rely on your opponent's supporter cards.
Well, it's a very interesting deck, and I'm glad to see you did well with it today. Thank you very much, Killian. This has been Stephen Reich from Misty Mountain Games in Madison, Wisconsin at one of the 2010-2011 Pokemon Trading Card Game City Championships. This has been a PokePress special report.